About a year ago, I created a video called The Craziest Thing in the Bible, which I believe is the Curse of Canaan. So after the flood, Noah plants a vineyard, makes wine, gets drunk, passes out naked. His son Ham sees his nakedness and tells his brothers, who walk backwards with a blanket to cover their father, looking away as to not seeing his nakedness. Noah comes to from his drunken stupor, realizes what Ham has done, and makes Canaan a slave. Canaan, who's Ham's son, Noah's grandson, had nothing to do with it. So what happened is a man became a slave because his father saw his grandfather's penis and didn't throw a towel on it. Now, some people have gotten very angry at me because they said I've misinterpreted the Bible, and that seeing nakedness means more than just seeing nakedness. It means having a sexual relation. In other words, it means Ham raped his father, Noah. This is what it means. Now, there's a couple of big issues that I have with this. First off, it's completely baseless. Now, this isn't to say there's parts of the Bible where seeing nakedness means more than just seeing nakedness, but that's not what it means in this particular passage. Basically, this was a big deal because it was disrespect. Rather than trying to protect his father's pride and his father's reputation, he spreads gossip instead. So this was a big deal. And as part of the story goes, the brothers walk backwards as to not see their father's nakedness. So there's absolutely no basis for this story. Now, the biggest issue I have with this is the people spreading this interpretation. Do they really think this makes it better? I mean, that's what really gets me. I mean, what do they think my reaction's going to be? Do they think I'm going to go, well, gee, I thought it was insane that a guy became a slave because his father saw his grandfather's penis and didn't throw a towel on it. But now that I understand this true interpretation of the Bible, where he became a slave because his father poked his grandfather up the arse, well, now it all makes sense. I'm going to denounce my atheism. I'm now a Bible-believing Christian because what I thought was insane turned out to be the pinnacle of intelligence and reasoning. Is this what they're expecting? They're making it worse. So for the people spreading this bizarre, perverted interpretation of the Bible, there's no basis for it. You're making it worse. So you should probably stop. There's another crazy idea that I have to address. The idea that Ham didn't have sex with his father, but had sex with his mother. And this comes from an earlier Bible passage where uncovering the nakedness of your father is the same as uncovering the nakedness of your mother and meant sexual relations. And this idea tries to make sense of the curse of Canaan, saying Canaan was a result of this incest. Now, this idea is even more ridiculous than the idea of Ham having sex with his father. First off, the earlier Bible passage says uncovering the nakedness. Ham didn't uncover Noah's nakedness. Noah was already naked. He saw his nakedness. Also, Canaan was already there. He didn't come 9 months after this particular incident. And plus, when you look at what the two brothers did, walking backwards with a cloak, looking away not to see their father's nakedness, and covering their father's nakedness, that absolutely makes no reasonable sense whatsoever if this passage is about Ham having sex with his mother. That, once again, that idea is even more ridiculous than Ham having sex with his father. It's just simply about dignity. They walked backwards to protect and cover their father's dignity, while Ham not only didn't protect his dignity, but gossiped to kind of humiliate him. And the curse of Canaan is a punishment for Ham. It's to say that your bloodline isn't going to be kings, your bloodline is going to be slaves. So once again, just about pride, just about dignity. Ham didn't have sex with his father, didn't have sex with his mother, just about pride, nothing else. But when you think about all these interpretations of this particular verse, It shows you how flawed the Bible is, how vague it is, and how people can pick and choose different definitions and different twists and different ideas and different arguments about different meanings. It just shows you how flawed this book is. It shows you how poor the writing is. And it's a clear demonstration that the Bible was not written by any God. It was written by men claiming to speak for God. This is Jim Wall. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Cisco, do we have to leave all our good friends now?
Only until next time, Pancho. Adios, amigos.